Good evening, everyone. We will just start in 1 minute, so please stay tuned. In due course, we will do it. Relax. टाइमर कोई भी नहीं है अभी तक, कोई भी नहीं है. आप बनते हो? You'll take? रोल एक्सप्लेन कर दोगे? हाँ. किसका है? ये आया भी नहीं अभी तक. Where is Nawafal? Okay. लेकिन अगर वो आता है तो ठीक. चलो.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. My name is Franklin Kennedy. I will be the Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. I welcome you all to the 290th meeting of Bhavan's Toastmaster Club. Before starting the meeting, I would like to mention 3 ground rules we follow in our Toastmasters meeting. Please turn off your mobile phone or put them on silent mode. As Toastmasters, we don't talk about sex, religion and politics, so please refrain from discussing these topics. Please do not cross talk. Now the club mission, please repeat after me. Our club mission is to provide a supportive and a positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. With this, I announce this meeting as open and invite our club president, TMC.
Wonderful start. Thank you, Sergeant at Arms, for the wonderful start. So, warm good evening to one and all gathered here, online Toastmasters and the Toastmasters present over here. Welcome to Bhavan's 290th meeting. Today's meeting, it's another milestone meeting, I would say, because this many months, years, it's a great achievement of Bhavan's Toastmasters, a presidential distinguished club. Today's meeting theme is, when you shoot an arrow of truth, dip its point in honey. In Toastmasters, generally we do. If after a speech done, the evaluators always try to shoot the arrow of the truth, dip its points in honey. The same way, they say all the plus what the speakers have done, and followed by dipping the truth in honey. Dipping the arrow. Dipping the shoot and arrow of truth, dipping points of honey the same way. So they will add all the things to be done for the upcoming meetings or the next speech, so that they can develop themselves and they'll grow. So that we all do in the Toastmasters. So it's today's theme of the day. It's well suits for the Toastmasters International, I would say, for the meeting. With this, I would like to call, is there any guest joined? Yeah. Guest, Mohammed Nafal, yeah. So he's another Toastmaster from the other club. Could you please introduce yourself?
Hi, how are you? Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I'm from Active Minds Toastmasters Club. I'm the treasurer, so I have been a part of Toastmasters since 2016. And today it made me join Bhavan's Toastmasters meeting for you to actually give my second speech, the project two. I took a long break and I've been back to Toastmasters, so I just wanted to give my second project two. So thank you very much for having me. Over to you.
Uh, Thank you, Mr. Muhammad Nafal. Welcome to Bhavan's Toastmasters. And today, word of the day, introspect. So Muhammad Nafal introspected himself and he would like to deliver his speech in Bhavan's Toastmasters Club. For that, wonderful appreciation for you.
Thank
Is
you
there
very
any
much.
other? Arfa. Arfa, could you please unmute? Could you introduce yourself, please?
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. I am a member of the Karachi Toastmasters Club and currently working on level 1 of my pathways journey. And this experience is still new to me. And although it's been 2 months, I find myself facing challenges along the way. However, with the support of my mentor and other senior Toastmasters, I am confident that I will improve. And it's an honor to be part of this meeting and continue growing with all of you. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Arfa, for the wonderful introduction of yourself. Any other guest? Yeah, we have two guests. Could you please come forward and introduce yourself? Let's welcome them.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Meera. Good evening. Yeah, thank you. My name is Meera. I'm studying in 7th grade. I came here to see how Toastmasters work and to learn a lot. I'm currently in Durar Gavels Club as president, and thank you. And it's good to see you all. Thank you.
Welcome, President of the Toastmasters Gavel Club. Yeah. Can we have one more guest introduction? So let's put our hands together to welcome our second guest in person.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ishani. I'm in 4th grade. I'm 9 years old. I study in DPS, APES. I wanted to see how Toastmasters work, so I came here. I'm also in Dual Gavels Club.
Member
To-
of Durar Gavel Club.
Today was actually my first speech of Icebreakers. Thank you.
You have delivered. Yeah, good. Wonderful. Thank you. Thanks for joining us tonight. Yes. So with this, let me introduce our Toastmaster of the day, a simple and humble person, our BTC's own filmmaker. Let's put our hands together to welcome Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali on stage, please. Over to you.
Thank you,
Toastmaster of
President.
the day.
We have always heard from our childhood that think before you speak. And what we do, we just forget that, use our anxiety, and whatever comes first is being delivered. I've also been hearing that your tongue is like an arrow. Once you said a word, be it a good or a bad, you cannot take it back. You either feel sorry for it or you stand for what you have said. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. First of all, I'm honored to witness a lively crowd. I was hoping to see maximum 4 numbers. And now when I see this classroom filled, I'm overjoyed. I had a difficult time for 6 months. My company asked me to sit back without salary and wait for what happens next. With heavy heart, cold feet, I leave everything and went back home, thinking that one day I will get this call and I'll be back at work. But over those 6 months, I was fully dedicated to Toastmasters. In such a way, major of those, all the meetings were at that time due to COVID was all online. So I was accessible to everything, be it USA, be it Pakistan, be it anywhere in Pakistan, like not in my city and the other cities, or in Kuwait. I learned something. I learned that you have to be impromptu, because as our guest, such well-crafted introduction, if you would have asked me when at this age, I'm sorry, you are asking a wrong person, but this is what we have learned. After that 6 months, I did my evaluation, my work on whatever self-grooming, what we call it, and I found out that over the years, what I missed is that I did not present it myself well. In a company where you are stable, where you are working for last 14 years or 15 years, if they are paying you every month salary, so you are that worthy person. There is no doubt. But then what you do is promotion, high raise, and that I failed big time. So I went to my boss. My first project after they called me back and everything happened well. I went happily to my boss and said, I presented an Excel sheet, thanks to Toastmasters. Before that, I never used to present that way. And I said, this was the net, this was the fare quoted. And finally, I negotiated with the airline. So I got this much of profit more. And today I'm standing with this. And my manager said, oh, so what? That is in your KPI. Key performance indicator. You have to work hard to give more profit. Had this happened to any one of you, what was your take? What was your take? Your take would be, I don't want to work here. Because you all are youth. You all are familiar with what to do next. But I hold my horses. I hold again those feet, calm down. I work hard. I kept on working hard. But then I realized that sometimes when I have done the errors, mistakes, or sometimes my company has raised a question that, we felt that this person is not good or something, I found my company standing for me. They investigated, of course. They found it, and then they give, because I had this reputation. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, in communication, effective communication, it is always good to use honey. Now, this arrow is a weapon, correct? But in this theme of today, it is known as a communication tool, where you will use your words to say the truth. So this arrow, if you consider a truth, and honey as a tact, like a sugar or a soft spoken. What I am trying to say, if you have to say a truth and you know that you are going to break someone's heart, before coming to that point, at least appreciate its time, efforts, and the idea behind it. Of course, you stand all the right to disagree with it, but then it is your way to understand that this young boy or young colleague of yours has come up with some idea, and that has a value. So today what I wanted to have this theme was all about communication effectively. This is all about Toastmasters. Even if you look at our evaluation, even if you look at your self-evaluation, for example, if you have done a project, if you feel that there is something missing, what are the first thing you will do? You will say, how far I am from my target. You will appreciate the halfway mile you have walked first. Then you will figure out, why couldn't you do that? Maybe you took a very high target, but appreciate where you are. The truth is always, and we have always heard, honesty is the best policy. Everyone agrees? Yeah. But honesty with harsh word is not acceptable. A study says 40% of people in this world are ready to accept their mistakes, your feedbacks, and try to improve. But 60% is always wanted that they have achieved, they have done their best. Last, I will close my theme with a simple message. Do you always remember your mom, your boss, your school teachers? We are always bound with time bound. When you wake up, mom says, have breakfast because it's morning, breakfast. During lunch or the school or the office hours, we know that there is a break time. We have to have something food. So our mind is set with something called time limits, time bounds. And we forget that there is life after this time also. We forget to evaluate each and every time us. Sometimes many of those people, they take everything on themselves. And I completely agree. I feel for them. If I can give one thought of changing this whole concept, make time infinite, make yourself available to all the people, whatever they say, and whenever you want to say the truth, even to your wife also, that you talk a lot, you spend a lot. I use this tactic. I know that I understand you, but please try to understand me also. Okay, so this Toastmaster meeting of today, 290, it is divided into 3 sessions. First, we will have prepared speech session. Second will be table topic, and third will be the journal evaluation session. Now, prepared speech, table topic, and evaluation. We will go at one stretch, because then there will be a break, and 10 minutes here and there, we will miss out everything. So I requested our VP Education that we will have one stretch, so that even at that time I was thinking we will be only 4 people, and I'm very happy to have such a good number. We will not have a break. We will have break for sure, we have the snacks, but that is for the latest part. My meeting or today's meeting, I have role players who will help me today to So first and foremost, I will invite our grammarian, our president, Toastmaster Sugna Ganeshan.
Once again, a warm good evening to one and all gathered here. Today, I'll be playing a grammarian role. Before that, let me introduce the word of the day. That is introspect. meaning to examine and consider your own ideas, thoughts, and feelings. The usage in a sentence: sometimes we need to introspect about our own motives. So, as a grammarian, I'll be close watching you. How many of you are going to incorporate the word introspect in your speech? And I'll be noting your good usages in the form of phrases or other words, which is like not regularly we use. So that also will be noted. I'll come with my report when I've called upon. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Let me invite distinguished Toastmaster Anil Kumar Ji Revenkar. He is our general evaluator today. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Latif. A warm good evening to Toastmasters and our distinguished guests.
Good evening.
Today I'm going to play the role of general evaluator. And as a general evaluator, I will be giving you the report on the introspection that will be done throughout the meeting and suggest what are things we can improve upon so that we continuously have a graph of our enhancement of communication leadership skill, always going upwards. With this, I would like to hand over the stage back to the Toastmaster today. Over to you.
Thank you, General Evaluator DTM Anil Kumar Ji. Now I will invite our timer, Toastmaster Meera. Gavalier Meera. You're right-handed? Is it okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Good evening, everyone. I am your timer today. Time is very important and we need to keep a watch of it. The timing rules are as follows. For prepared speeches, I will show green card at 5 minutes, yellow card at 6 minutes, and red card at 7 minutes. Next, for table topic session, green card at 1 minute, yellow card at 1.5 minutes, and red card at 2 minutes. And next, for the speech evaluators, I will be showing green card at 2 minutes, yellow card at 2.5 minutes, and red card at 3 minutes. Thank you, and over to the Toastmaster. And after each speech, after showing the red card, there will be 30 seconds grace period. Thank you. Oh yeah.
We'll just take 1 second. Okay. Thank you, timer, for the brief and perfect explanation. With this, can I invite our R counter, Toastmaster Franklin Kennedy James, please. Over to you.
The purpose of the R counter is to note any overused words or filler sounds used as a crutch by anyone who speaks during the meeting. Words may be inappropriate interjections such as and, well, but, so, and you know, and sounds like or. Over to you.
Thank you, R counter. So timer's report, R counter, the grammarian, everyone will give their report once the general evaluator will call. Today we have our moderator, Toastmaster Jomi John Stephen. Today, Jomi John Stephen, why I have added in the agenda, or why we why you see him in the agenda, because he is going to deliver one of his pathway project, which is to moderate or to, can you just briefly say, is it online meeting, right? Yes. How to organize a well online meeting. So he has the benefit, or we have the benefit of learning over here, that how does this online meeting happens. Second, we know the essence of hybrid meeting, because we have people from India, we have people from Pakistan, those are our members and guests, and other Toastmasters Club over here in Kuwait. They are also having the feel of how Bhavan's Toastmasters have their meetings. Let's move on to our first session, the prepared speech session. Our first speaker is Toastmaster Arjun R. Nakulan. He will be evaluated by Toastmaster Vikram Joshi. May I request Toastmaster Vikram Joshi to please share his speech objectives.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. What happened? All sleepy or tired? No, it's not afternoon, it's evening, and pleasant evening outside. And this summer doesn't allow you to sleep so soon. Well, it makes you lazy. Yes. So today my target speaker, Toastmaster Arjun, on his Pathways Innovative Planning, is embarking on his Level 1 Project 3. The speech objectives of his speech are: the purpose of this project is for the member to practice using local vocal variety or body language to enhance his speech. So I would be looking for your body language, gestures, non-verbal communication, your vocal variety, in which I will look for your pace, tone, pitch, and volume. And his speech title is Life is Not Easy. Life is not easy. Over to Toastmaster Arjun.
No. It's okay.
You will not have your hand gestures.
Thank you, TM Vikram sir. And good evening, all Toastmasters and honorable guests. When you shoot an arrow of truth, dip its point in honey. What a wonderful theme for the meeting. We can prepare a good speech and we can give a good advice with this subject. Unfortunately, I try to write a speech, but I failed to took a subject title, and I tried to took a good title, but I didn't get one good title. Depends upon this theme, and I thought I was pulled myself from this meeting, but I want to deliver a speech. So suddenly I remind one thing. I remind my first meeting when I joined in the Toastmaster. On that day, table topic master is our respected TM Pramukh sir. He gives me one table topic. That topic is life is not easy. That time I just joined the Toastmaster. That time I don't know how to explain. That time more and more themes passed through my mind, but I don't know how to explain because of stage fright and nervousness. I just smiled and said to him, yes sir, it's not easy, life is not easy. He said, it's okay Arjun. He got me. He said, through practices you can get it, or you can get you can improve yourself. And then we concluded that our meeting. So what I'm saying, I took that subject for today. Life is not easy, and I'm just sharing. I would like to share one of one of scenarios, not one of scenarios, uh, some scenarios which is happened in my life with my friends. Then we used to talk this scenario in last time which we uh, connected through WhatsApp. That is when we were studied in school. We were very lazy, and we want to go school, and we want to complete the homework. If he doesn't complete the homework, we can get beat from our teachers. And then there is no freedom from our family. We can go out with go out. That time we are looking, or we are jealous with our brothers when we seeing they are enjoying their life. I think they were in 18 or 20 age. We are riding their bikes. They are going for the festivals in nights. But our family, because we are in 10th standard or 9th standard, our family doesn't allow to go out on nights. That time we were discussed with that friends, which we discussed, which I said you. Now they are in abroad. We want to become, or we used to pray to God, just grown up very fastly. We want to we want to come like that same of our brothers. After that, we grown up. We were in 80s and 20s, and we got that freedom from we take that freedom from our families, and we got that bikes, and we riding at that time. Then we realized that the value of unemployment on that time. We scorn from the family members and the local neighbors. While we are going out, they are asking, what you doing after your studies? That time we are saying nothing. Then by face or by through expressions, we are not doing anything, but inside it's exploring. It's not easy, and that feelings is very bad. After at that time, we pray to God again. We need one job. We have to go for a job. Then I think, or we think, when after getting the job, everything will be okay. Few years later, we got job, and we went to the abroads. After joining the job, that same like received some slaps like this, one at here and here. It's, what can we say? What we planned, it doesn't went like what we planned. After we just called, I thought it was only for me, that feelings. Then when we went during that online call, I just asked them, to my friends, what about yours? They said same bro. Then we realized two things at that time. One thing is, life is not easy. Then second thing is, life will be easy if we accept the situations, and we have to create our own realities with good intentions. I would like to say that if we compare our life as an arrow, we have to shoot that, and we can compare the honesty and that mindset and our honesties with the honey. So what can I say is, when you shoot an arrow of life, just dip it with some honey. Thank you. Over to you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Toastmaster Arjun. We will take 1 minute of silence and request everyone to please share your feedback to Toastmaster Arjun. Arjun, I humbly request to take from everyone. So please. Timer, please let me know once 1 minute is over. Oh, yes. Maybe internet is there? Yeah. Leave it. Sorry. Timer, 1 minute up. Thank you, time. One time. Thank you once again, Toastmaster Arjun. Our next speaker is Toastmaster Prashant. He's our VPPR also, and he has really bring our Toastmasters presentation to our next level. Only thing which I feel that we are just lacking it up with sending it towards the Facebook and Instagram. Hopefully, we will have this also sorted within few meetings. His evaluator is Distinguished Toastmaster Anil Kumarji Revenkar. DTM Anil Kumarji Revenkar, please share the objectives of Toastmaster Prashant.
Sure. Thank you, Toastmaster Day, Toastmaster Latif. Once again, a warm good evening to one and all. A special good evening to my speaker, Toastmaster Prashant. Ladies and gentlemen, Toastmaster Prashant is going to embark on a speech project, which is his HPL second speech. The title of his speech is Head of Public Relations DTAC 2024. The objective of his speech is to share some aspects of his experience completing the project. His speech will be duration of 8 to 10 minutes. I wish him all the best. The stage back to you, Toastmaster Day.
Yes. Okay. So we'll keep 8 to 10. So 8 is green, yellow. Okay. Thank you, timer, for this vigilant finding on the agenda. Toastmaster Prashant. Can you switch on your camera, please?
Yeah, am I audible? I would like to share the screen. So would you please allow me to share the screen?
Okay, I think you can share it.
Okay.
There is, right? Yeah. Visible? Okay. Toastmaster Prashant, DTAC 2024, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, my fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guest. Today, I'm embarking my HPL project, second speech. I already delivered my first speech on 25th of May, 2024, couple of months back. So in this project, I would like to share my experience in DTAC 2024. I just give you a summary of what is DTAC 2024. DTAC is a District 20 annual speech contest, which is having 9 divisions: Kuwait, Bahrain, Iraq, and Egypt. So this year, the project objective was to organize a District 20 annual speech contest. And my scope was in that DTAC 2024 was Head of Public Relations. So the key metrics, I informed internal and external audience about the DTAC 2024 through effective communication channels and media relation. Basically, that was the task which was assigned to me, and successfully we implemented that task, and DTAC 24 was a huge success event. Now, I would like to share what was the challenges which I encountered during my execution of the DTAC 2024. The biggest challenge I faced was basically to get photos of the winners who won all the 9 divisions, because the District 20 was in, as I mentioned, it was 4 countries. So it was quite difficult to get on time the photos of all the division winners. Few of the photograph I just received just a couple of days back, the event which was on the May 24th, 25th. So what was the impact? Basically, it was difficult to get the contestant posters on public audience on time, because District 20 DTAC was a huge event, but we should make the audience on time to aware about what are the contests, which days. So due to this photo, which on time I was not faced few of the contestants, so the impact was to be to release the posters on time. So what was the solutions which I found was continuously follow with DTM, Anil Kumar Revenger. He was in charge of coordinations of this education. So I was keep on touch with him day and night, 24/7, to get the photograph of the contestants. Now moving, what is the achievements and progress? So the big milestone was posting extra background pictures and occasional videos, because we should make the event colorful. How can we make the event colorful? To put all the contestant backgrounds and videos during the break time. So I believe I was able to fulfill the task assigned to me to the fullest. So here, how I achieved that one, that's very important, because it's only not because of my contribution to the DTAC, because there was a team, VPPR team. So I would like to thank everyone who worked on my team to complete the task entrusted to me. But as a Toastmaster, I would like to share few experience with you people, especially the Bhavan's Toastmaster Club members. Anil Kumar Revankar DTM, he assigned me to the DTAC 2024 VPPR. He just gave me a call and told, Prashant, there is an offer for you. Could you take the lead of VPPR membership? I never ever attended a DTAC program, but without any doubt, I just replied to him, yes, sir, I will do it. Dear members, please remember, If any one of you get a call from DTM Anil Kumar Revangar, don't think a single second to respond to him. Yes, because you never get that experience, because he's not assigning you a simple assignment and just leave. No, he will be with you till the end as a mentor. You can contact if you have any problem. My own experience, I'm telling, I faced a lot of problem, but I overcome, because whenever I had a problem, I was simply just texting to DTM, sir, I have a problem. No problem, very dear, no problem. Everything he have a solution. So, my dear fellow Toastmasters, the newcomers, to the way forward, we have to take opportunities, challenges. So, in front of you, if there is opportunity to serve the Toastmaster in the different aspect roles, don't hesitate to take up the role. That's the way we can move forward. The another person was Kajetan Barreto DTM. He was the head of the DTAC in my wing, and he helped me and he guided me how to execute the project in the step by steps. Now, in the future, if any DTAC is coming, I'm confident. I know how to execute because I learned so many lessons from that point. Yasser Al Kosher DTM, he was District 20, and Anwar Al Rashidi, Cecilia Diaz, Asma Al Anesi, and Heba Al Nakas DTM. These people worked with me during the 1.5 months to achieve the goal of my VPPR role. Now, here, my dear fellow Toastmasters, DTAC is a fabulous experience in my life. I never ever thought I could be participate as a committee member. So few points I take away. So I learned to protect the Toastmaster branding and develop a public relation plan, review and use the PR tools and resources available. Then as a personal growth, strategic advice and develop a marketing plan, use the best practice for public relations and create a team and collaborate with your team. And you are not alone in this endeavor. The entire team is with you. I would like to share few of the photographs which I created and which we shared on this event. This backdrops, this was my assignment. So whenever any speaker was on the stage, the huge screen backdrop was created by our VPPR team. And whenever the speech contestant was on stage, so we share all this on time to the backdrop screen. This is the team of DTAC 2024. Fellow Toastmasters, we are all in Toastmasters. We have an aim. Why we are in Toastmasters? Because this is only the platform which will give an opportunity to enhance our leadership skills and to maintain in society and in personal life where we are working all the area. How we can develop ourselves? Because here there is not like a school teaching and one-to-one. Here we have to develop ourselves. We have to take the roles, responsibilities, and come forward. Here, what I learned in last 2-3 years here is in Bhavan's Toastmaster Club gave me humorous opportunity to develop my toast journey to here. Now, I could say that the newcomers who is in the club come forward, take the role. Any opportunities, don't miss it, because I'm sure that one day you can be achieved the DTM, that's different, but in front of the huge audience with confidence, we can deliver speeches, and this Toastmasters eternity we can serve. Toastmaster, that's no other words. Over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prashant. We will take 1 minute of silence for feedbacks. Those who, I'll make sure that I'll collect your feedbacks and share with you by a picture or anything like that. But please feel free to give feedback. The online जामी जी, वो हटा दीजिए ना स्पॉटलाइट. दोनों को, प्रशांत को भी हटा. नहीं हटाई. Prashant is still on spotlight. 1 minute is up. Prashant's feedback I'll collect from you all. Once again, thank you very much for your valuable feedbacks. Now we will move ahead with our third speaker, Toastmaster Anish Krishnan. Anish Krishnan, I have a different feeling with him, a respect for sure. But then I intend that, you know, one day I will learn a lot. I keep asking him, anything you want to improve for the club, please share. Anything you want me to do it for the club, please share. And I'm still waiting for that. It's an open question now, but I always ask him in a personal way, because I feel that, you know, there are some people who are limited with their words. They keep their words in silence. When they speak, they really speak something, you know, yeah, something new, or the ideas are welcome. That's what, in simple words. Luckily, I'm the evaluator for his speech. Toastmaster Anish Krishnan is embarking on his level 1 project 2, pathway yet to decide, but that's fine, because every Toastmaster, the first and second speeches are all the same. Writing a speech with a purpose. This project, the member is to learn, review basic methods for writing a speech with a defined purpose and present a well-organized speech on any topic. So here we have a speech which he has decided for everyone to deliver. Only thing which he has to do is, it has to be in a way where there is an opening, body, and the end. Timer, please note, and I'm not wrong at this time, 5 to 7 minutes. Okay. Toastmaster Anish Krishnan, please. I would have dropped my mobile. Speech title, The Monster We Don't Need. Toastmaster Anish Krishnan, The Monster We Don't Need. Good luck.
Thank you. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. The atmosphere today is going to get a bit darker due to the topic which I have chosen. So to make it a little lighter, I'm going to start my speech with a beautiful song. Don't worry, I'm not going to finish my speech with 6 minutes of song. Can someone tell me, please, which movie this song is from? Ashiki. During my childhood, whenever I heard this music or the song, a beautiful face of my crush, Anu Agarwal, who was the actress of this movie, used to come to my mind. She was the national crush of that era, so does mine also. But suddenly something happened and she suddenly disappeared from the limelight. And nobody knew what happened to her. So like everybody does, I also moved on with my life and I found another crush of mine till 2013 when a new movie called Ashiki 2 got released and her name resurfaced. Then only I realized or I learned the painful story behind her sudden disappearance. My dear Toastmaster, in 1999, Anu's life took tragic turn. She was involved in a horrific road accident and she was in coma for 29 days, and when she woke up, she suffered a long and painful recovery process, struggling with temporary memory loss and severe physical injuries. And due to this, her career in movie came to abrupt end and it changed her life forever. Anu's life or Anu's story is a severe point. Anu's life Anu's life points out to us how a dangerous driving can change anyone's life. But unfortunately, her case is not unique. As per WHO, there are nearly 1.3 million people dies every year due to road accidents, and additionally 20 to 50 million people are suffered with injuries leading to long-term disabilities, just in the case of what happened with Anu Agarwal. But beyond the statistics and the high-profile story, there is much more deep things which need to be introspected by each one of us, and that is the monster within each one of us. The monster which emerges from you the moment we get behind a wheel, the monster which feeds on your impatience, the monster which dwells in your risky behavior, the monster which makes you feel that every time you are on road, you are invincible. The rules of the road does not applies to you and gives you freedom, or gives you freedom that you can handle the situation, whatever comes. Whereas the truth is that this monster can turn a routine drive into a tragic accident. Now the question here for all one of us is, do you have this monster within yourself? And that question paves way for the second question, how to recognize this monster. Believe me guys, there's a very easy method to recognize this monster, and that is by looking for 4 behavior patterns. 1, if you are overspeeding. 2nd, if you are distracted driver. 3rd, if you are driving under the influence of alcohol. 4, aggressive driving. So if you can identify or recognize any of this monster among you, don't be afraid of them. Instead, you should be empathetic to them and be committed, be understanding to their requirement, and committed to bring change in their life. And how are you going to bring change in their life? By giving them 5 useful tips. What are those tips? First, obey the traffic, obey the speed limits, stay calm, don't don't respond to aggressive drivers, stay focused, eyes on the road and hands on the wheels, never drive under the influence of alcohol, learn defensive driving, know about your surrounding, expect the unexpected. So by knowing these defensive tips, you can help your near and dear one from getting injured or getting affected, like, or getting their life taking a upside down journey, just like Anu Agarwal. Remember one thing, that the moment you get behind the wall, you have the power to protect not only yourself, but countless others on the road. So let us pledge today to drive responsibly and to tame the monster with among ourselves. By doing so, we can make this world much safer for ourselves and for our future generation. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Anish. We will take 1 minute of silence for members to please give feedback. Our members who have the number for Toastmaster Anish, please share, the online members, please share the personal chat. Here is my feedback. And detailed one to follow in 3 to 5 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. Toastmaster Mohammed Naufal? Yes.
Yes,
on,
hi.
right?
Yes.
You can see the view, right, where I'm this one?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, this will be your timer screen also. So if you want, you can pin this.
I've pinned it.
Yeah. Okay, so 1 minute is up. Our fourth speaker is Toastmaster Mohammed Naufal, and his speech is evaluated by Toastmaster Jomi Stephen. Jomi, you can invite him straight away.
A warm good evening to all my fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. My target speaker, Toastmaster Mohammed Naufal, is embarking on his Level 1 Project 2 Presentation Mastery. The title of his speech is The Family. The Family. Over to you, Toastmaster Naufal.
Good evening, Toastmasters. I'm a guest. I hope I'm audible. Perfect. So this is actually about a unique story which I have brought it up, okay, from the scratch. It's about a family of young people, and the father. The father was actually was listening to people talking about himself, people talking about asking for justice on his daughter's wedding day and approving it. And life has in different introspects. What makes a person change is the beauty and the complexity of life. And that we don't know that what will lead us to. So we have multiple paths during the stage, during situations, we change completely, and it narrows down to oneself. The father had four kids, and the daughter's wedding was happening at the moment. The first in line was a hot-headed son who used to not listen to anything and used to react on actions. The second one, the second kid was more into a different lifestyle, a party boy, and in the family business. The third son is the most important part where I'm actually going to break it down to tell how he is going to be into the family, how he gets himself involved in the family. And it's he starts being a third person, attending the sister's wedding with his girlfriend, and he is actually completely in. Just a minute. Yes. He completely comes as a third person to the family, which he doesn't want to involve himself in the family business, and is designed marine, and is actually the father had different plans for the son to make him into more into the family business as a senator in the government, so they can actually come into a real power instead of grabbing a power. So this evolves beginning the father is getting nearly assassinated, and the son completely changes into stage two. The stage two, what he changes is actually into being more into loyal to the family, but still he's a soldier, which he used to work in the fight in the World War II, and he turns himself more contained with the family, and he forgets about the other people in his life, which being a reason why he's narrowing it down himself to be much more closer and concentrate his path. This is actually one of the part of the theme of the meeting which we have today. When life gives you an arrow, you dip it in honey. Dipping it in honey is basically you change things. The introspect you change is according to your life's the way the life has leads you to. The third part where the third person he turns into is when he has to go and assassinate the people who actually tried assassinating his father. This one turns him into more into a soldier in the family, not a general. He was a general. He becomes a soldier. He starts working to the family, and he has to leave the country, unfortunately. The father misses him a lot. While missing him a lot, he is worried what's his son's path. At the same time, son lives a much more calmer life for a while, and the hot-headed son, because of his not stupidity, he goes into a worst situation where he loses his life. While losing his life, what happens to him? The third son comes back to the business. When he comes back to the business, he comes back to his father and he listens to his father cautiously. Listening to his father cautiously makes him an idea of being family, the main person, the point of contact. This one turns him more loyal to the family and more stronger in depth. And the, in the moment where he actually is with the family, he doesn't even think about anything else. all he thinks is all about his how he's going to run the family business. It's not about the family, it's about the family business. People actually think it's going to be personal, taking revenge on family situations, but it's not, it's business. But in his perspective, in his introspect, it's actually known as business, family business. It's this life story gives you a different idea of life, how it narrows down yourself to a different path. And basically, I have been narrating you the story of the film known as Godfather. Just wanted to take you around to give you an idea of how Michael Corleone changes his life in situations which gives him an arrow and he dips it in honey and he changes. And in the last, he becomes isolated, totally different, and completely away from himself. He becomes more ruthless, he becomes more dishonest, and more of a war general, and more loyal to his family. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Once again, thank you very much, our guest speaker today, Toastmaster Mohammed Nofal. It's really an honor for us actually to have you on stage using Bhavan's platform, introducing yourself, sharing your thoughts. Now we will take 1 minute of silence for everyone to please share their feedback to our guest speaker. Floats करना है. पोल फ्लोट करना है. This is for Prashant, huh? No, this is for Prashant. This is for Nofal. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you, timer. This ends our first session, which is the prepared speech session. Now I will request our Gavilier. Are you the Gavilier? Okay. So, Inshan, right? Ishani. Yes. Our Gavilier Ishani will come to each and every one of you, and your duty is to please vote for the best speaker. Online audience, our moderator, Toastmaster Jomi, will float the online voting. Please share the votes. What? President didn't have? Sure. आपका वोट किधर है बॉस? Okay. Is it 1 minute done? Okay. Now may I request the timer? Actually, I should have asked the timer. Is everyone qualified? All are qualified. Okay, that's good. Because I missed it. That's why I think we should take frequently every time the Toastmaster of the Day role. Please, can you come and share the timing so that evaluators should know how much time they have used? Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Fortunately, everyone is qualified. Toastmaster Arjun, 7 minutes 30 seconds, qualified. Toastmaster Prashant, 9 minutes 7 seconds. Toastmaster Anish, 6 minutes 57 seconds. And Toastmaster Mohammed Nofal, 7 minutes 9 seconds. Thank you.
Thank you, timer. Toast Gavilier Mira. Okay, now we have an interesting session. But before I invite our topic master today, I would like to introduce Toastmaster International's pathway plans. How does they plan a pathway? This was also, as we have today, our Toastmaster Jomi doing the moderator role, that is also managing an online meeting as a pathway project. And we have Toastmaster Abdullah, who is embarking on his level 2, and his pathway project is of active listening. And Toastmaster project says that you have to be the role player as the table topic master, and follows with the evaluation. Am I the evaluator? Okay, so his role is that he will be the Toastmaster of the day, table topic master. He will be inviting the speakers, he will share the topic, and then he will give what essence or what the message they have spoken about. So it's basically active listening for him also. Toastmaster Abdullah, topic master. Thank you very much. You can just take this.
Good evening, all Toastmasters. Yeah, as a part of my project, unfortunately, I'll be the table topic master. So I will call our members and please. Yes. Yeah. I will invite which of the guests? Arfa, it is. Okay. The first table topic speaker, Arfa. TM Arfa. Can you please unmute?
Yes. I'm here.
Yeah. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 numbers are there. You can choose one. Or I can say
4.
4. Fourth one. If you could travel to any country in the world, where would you go and why?
Sorry, I lost your voice for a while. Could you please repeat the topic?
Okay. If you could travel to any country in the world, where would you go and why?
I'm so sorry.
To any country in the world.
I'm sorry.
Hello? Alpha, can you please check the message? chat message. It's not there. It's not there. Huh? Okay. Arfa, can you hear me? Okay. So there is some technical issues are there. So we'll go for Susan, TM Susan Abraham. Can you please unmute?
Good evening.
Hi, good evening. Okay, that one we can drop it off. Okay, then I will give I'll give you the topic. What is your favorite hobby and how did you get into it?
Good evening, dear Toastmasters and all guests. That's a very tricky question for me. I don't have a particular hobby, but I enjoy, what I would like to say is that I enjoy my work. So most of the time I'm busy with my work activities, maybe even from home. And I like listening to music. Uh, I like traveling, although I'm not traveling much, but then I like traveling also. And then being with my family, having a fun time. Basically, that's uh, I don't have a particular hobby as such as reading or anything. I'm anything that it's on the spot, whatever I feel is fun or relaxing to my mind, I like to do that. And most of the time I'm involved with my work, so I'm pretty much busy with that. And over to you, TM Abdullah. Thank you for the topic.
So now the system is changing after COVID. Now after COVID, the people are used with work, and work is changed to a hobby because too much people are work at home. So anyway, Susan, a great speech, and I will call Mira for the next topic. Hi. So I'll choose. If you could have a dinner with any celebrity, who would it be and why? Over to you. Oh, sorry.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Meera, and my topic is if you could have dinner with any celebrity, who would it be and why? Actually, recently I watched a movie, Bade Mia and Chote Mia, with Tiger Shroff. That movie was really fascinating for me. I really liked it a lot, and I just couldn't help but notice how good-looking Tiger Shroff was at this age. So, if I could have dinner with any celebrity, it would probably be Tiger Shroff. It just feels like he never ages. Okay, when I was small, I remember watching this one song on YouTube with my friends, Tum Hi Ho with Tiger Shroff. And after a lot of years again watching this new movie, I felt like he looked exactly the same. Like he doesn't look like he aged one bit. So if I would have dinner with anyone, I would definitely have it with Tiger Shroff. Thank you.
Wonderful. Wonderful speech. I'm really excited because even I can't, I can't say any word like for a topic like this. Okay, I really appreciate. So Tiger Shroff, we also like, and I like his dance and all, but I dislike his six pack because it is very hard to come. Okay, I will call an, next one. Jomi, can you please? So TM Jomi. So describe the topic is describe a moment when you faced a fear and overcome it.
Thank you very much, Table Topic Master. Well, as everybody says, the greatest fear is what I'm doing now, standing in front of people. I still remember 2006, 2018, yes, standing here for my first table topics. I was like looking blank, and then we had all the seniors, but they were all very, very, very encouraging. So because of this, so that was one of the topmost fears. I couldn't even basically stand and finish off my that 1 minute of compulsory, the minimum requirement. I was just, and then I was just speaking, and then from the back benches, they were saying, "Jomi, still, finish, keep continuing." So it's still a very long journey. When I think about from 2018 to 2023, so that was one of the biggest fears which I feel I have. I still don't say I have overcome, but still it's a challenge for me. I have kept working hard on that. I urge everybody of you. Said I always feel after all these 4 years that everybody should be able to speak, not only in this gathering, even for the DTAC or when you have all these area gatherings and all. That is the trait that has to be developed by each and every one of us. So that was one of the biggest fears I had, and I'm happy I overcame to a very large extent. Thank you very much. Over to you, Table Topics Master.
Thank you, Jomi, for the wonderful speech. See, yeah. So, okay. So this is the fear for me also, the same fear. Now I'm little bit overcoming the level 2, sorry, for the level 2 project 2. So little bit I overcome. In future I will overcome more and confidently I will face to you. Okay, I will call left. Okay, so can I call Ishani? Please come to the stage. If you could travel to any country in the world, where will you go and why?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ishani. Good evening. My topic is if I could go to any country I want, what would it be and why? I would actually go to USA because my aunt is there. My favorite aunt is there. And I recently knew that she had a baby. So I wanted to go there and see because I always wanted a baby sister or brother, but I became the younger one. I always, and also some of my favorite YouTubers are there. I have many. And also singers. I would like to go there someday so I can experience different countries. Thank you.
Inshallah. Uh, Vikram Joshi, please consider, and you need to take one. Yes, certainly you need to take one visa for America also, please. So from here, I will wind up table topic section. I will hand over to any other one. No. She left, I think. Yeah. Please. Okay.
Thank you. Now for table topic session, everyone was qualified again. Toastmaster Susan, 1 minute 8 seconds qualified. Gavalier Mira, 1 minute 7 seconds qualified. Toastmaster Jomi, 1 minute 30 seconds qualified. Gavalier Ishani, 1 minute 11 seconds qualified. Thank you, and over to the Gavalier of the day. Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, timer. Now may I request for 1 minute, which is very short and sweet, for everyone to please share the vote for the best table topic speaker. I will request our guest, Gavalier Ishani, to please to collect the votes. Ishani, empty that and clear. That's the, okay, the new one. Okay. And online, please. Meera hai na? Arfa ne kya? She didn't come. Arfa did not speak. She's Meera. Correct, no? 4. We had 4, right? Yes. So 1 minute is up. Let's move on to the evaluation session, and then finally we'll go to the samosas. Okay. If there is a journey which starts, which makes sure that there is someone behind you who has the arrow because he speaks the truth, but he always have that honey because politely he makes you understand that why we have joined Toastmasters. Toastmaster is the platform where you can do the best, or you can bring your best out of it for the real world. He himself has worked as a quality assurance. He has served many decades of his life to Toastmasters and upbringing the young Toastmasters. And if you see something coming from any of us in the leadership, it is because of him. We are honored that he is our general evaluator today, distinguished Toastmaster Anil Kumarji Revankar. Over to you.
Yeah. But please confirm if I'm audible.
Yes, you are.
Thank you. A warm good evening once again to all the beautiful people who are sitting down in Bhavan's Toastmasters Club meeting and all those people online too. I'm sure you must have heard this old saying, truth is bitter. Raise your hands if you have heard this. Truth is bitter. Yes. But if you dip that truth, narration, with a touch of honey, what happens is you find it sweet. So general evaluation and evaluators in general do use this technique of dipping their arrows in honey so that a listener doesn't feel the bitterness, but always feels the sweetness behind the speech. So we are moving ahead with the general evaluation session. We had 4 wonderful speakers on the stage today, and we would like to hear how fair they did in their projects. I would like to call upon the evaluator of the first speaker, Toastmaster Bikram Joshi, on the stage to evaluate the speech that was delivered by Toastmaster Arjun. Over to you.
Anil Kumar sir, and good evening to all and also the guests. My target speaker, Toastmaster Arjun, life is not easy. I don't know how many of you noticed the non-verbal communication he was having with him. Anybody noticed? He says, trust your intuition. Life is not easy, but trust your intuition. So I really like that way of non-verbal communication you had with you. And coming on, yeah, I will give my evaluation into 2 parts. One would be the good areas, what you did, where you excelled, and second, where you need to improve. So starting with the good areas, you had humor involved. I like the title of your speech, your non-verbal communication, hand gestures, and you associated, you gave your speech with your own examples, 2 scenarios of your back home when you were young and when you grow up. I would always advise you, when you talk about 2 scenarios of your life, move the stage, one left, right, or front, back, however you feel comfortable, so that gives audience more attention. You were very confident. I don't feel you were doing your level 1 project 3. You were very good confident. You had a good sense of humor. And I would suggest you change your vocal variety, because the project was about vocal variety. Use some tone up and down. Like for example, when you are sad, use a low voice. At time when you said that all my friends were enjoying, but we were not, you can lower your voice so that it touches audience's heart. Vocal variety is very important, where you can get your audience attention and touch their hearts. And I like the way you said it didn't go as we planned. After your courses and your studies, you said we had planned. We all have dreams, but when we reach to that destiny, things doesn't seem like as greener as we thought. We always say the grass is greener on other side, but also in our own case also, the future is always greener, but the time you arrive there, it's not that green as you assumed. So that was very good take home message for me. Outside not feeling, but inside exploding. This is actually what vocal variety is. Inside you are exploding. You use that in one of the scenarios, that inside I was exploding, but outside there was no feeling. Same way the vocal variety works. It really, that explosion just bring out on your face, in your voice, in your pitch, in your tone, and you'll be a great speaker. And this is only level 3 project, like project 3 of level 1. So you have a lot of area of improvement, but don't leave this project. This is very important in your future projects also. Always take care of your vocal variety, the way you prepare your speech, how to use vocal variety, up, down, pitch, tone. And I hope you'll be a great speaker. Good eye communication, hand gestures, confident, humor use. Big round of applause for my target speaker, Professor Arjun. Thank you, and over to the general evaluator, DTM Anil Kumar sir.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bikram, for that wonderful speech evaluation. Our second speaker for today's meeting was none other than Toastmaster Prashant, and I will be doing his speech evaluation. On the onset, my heartiest congratulations to Toastmaster Prashant for successfully completion of his HPL project. Today, he delivered his speech 2 of requirement of the HPL project, and he has met his objective. Now let me focus on the speech that's delivered. As it is clearly mentioned in the project, that the evaluator is supposed to focus on the speech, not on the HPL project. So let me focus on the speech that was delivered today. Once again, I am very happy to say that whatever I wanted to hear from a speaker regarding the HPL, you have captured them all. I'm very happy about it. So it's a very rare case that when a speaker is on the podium and speaks about HPL project, he often misses the key areas. But you made sure that the key areas were captured in your speech. Let me spotlight on those key areas which you used in the speech. The scope and the challenges you faced while executing this project. Very well explained. You gave a very detailed information to the audience, what exactly you faced, how you overcome them, and who supported you for that, and whether it was successful or not. You beautifully explained the way this project came to you. This is something we often forget. We just ignore that part, but you did not do that. You gave the due respect, due recognition to the people who were behind this project that came to you. You did not miss out on recognizing the team who helped in the execution of this project. There were 7 people, and you did explain what were these people and how they were connected to your success as a project. Your speech also had mention of the lessons learned, that you had a personal growth and what are the takeaways. So overall, you covered all the key areas of the HPL project speech. Now, one of the most important thing we do in the speech evaluation is to give you the areas of improvement. Here, there's one very important thing which is connected to your speech project is the objective of HPL speech. What I could read was, it mentioned organizing District 20 annual speech contest, which I strongly believe was not your objective. The second was the title of your speech. Now for both this, I would highly appreciate if you could use the support of a mentor. So that will greatly help you to overcome such things. You did speak about DTEC. It took a few sentences. Well, I really loved that way. But you could have also spoken about what is HPL, because we had 4 new people in the audience. And the third thing which I would like to highlight, you did show a beautiful photo of the DTEC team. It would have been great if you had shown the photo of your PR team. Overall, it was a great speech. And with these few things that you can improve upon, I think you have done a great thing. Over to you. So that was the evaluation of the HPL project speech 2 that was delivered by Toastmaster Prashant. Now moving forward, we had the third speech of the day that was delivered by Toastmaster Anish Krishnan. I would like to welcome his speech evaluator, Toastmaster Latif Mansur Ali, on the stage. Toastmaster Latif, over to you.
Thank you, General Evaluator, Distinguished Toastmaster Anil Kumarji Revenkar. Film Ashki is one of the films which really remained with all those people who wanted to fall in love, do a love marriage, or do whatever it is. It starts from that movie. It is the movie of that decade. It remained, the songs are still sung by many, many heartbreak people, and they are followed. So interestingly started that moment. You really hooked us, Toastmaster Anish, for that music. And you bring us a lot of interaction because we all were guessing which song. And that was the way a speaker should hook the audience. I loved the way where you momently said that that was the crush of that time, and then you moved on. Moment when you moved on, there was a lot of confidence in you. You were looking at the audience eyes. The message was cleared, and when you said, I moved on, everyone moved on along with you. So, good message, because as the message land, or until the message was not land towards the speech or towards the audience, I was thinking where Toastmaster Anish is going. What is the purpose of the speech? And the moment when it landed, that here you go. Be watchful of your acts. Be tentative on what you are doing. Be careful. Life is precious. Thank you very much. But I will share few tips of where to make this speech to a next level. And I will go really fast, because the moment when you were lost with the word, I would have suggested that you would have bring that punchline. Don't be waiting for others to discover the grievances of others. Make sure you have added few lines where that punch moment was there. Bring it to your topic. Now, very important, when every speech you have to connect with the audience. Two things which I love to share, and I want you to share it in next speeches. First, when you make the music turned, have that music to the words so that we connect straight away. Second, your personal story. When you are driving, are you cautious? Are you allowing your friends to check, hey, aren't you drunk, right? You can drive. Make sure that you are the energy of people who wants to be. With good confidence, very good message. I'm looking forward for future speeches. Over to you, Janil Liwali.
Thank you, Toastmaster Latif, for that astute evaluation. The fourth speaker on the stage, Toastmaster Mohammed Naufal. His speech will be evaluated by Toastmaster Jomi John Stephen. I would like to call on the stage Toastmaster Jomi. Over to you.
Good evening once again. First of all, I'd like to commend my target speaker, Toastmaster Mohammed Naufal. He's not from our club, he came from outside the club and he gave a speech in front of a different audience. So that itself is challenging, that itself, it helps you grow. Coming back to the speech, Toastmaster Mohammed, I'll start with the positive ones. You started with a family story. Very interesting story. The story was good. Stories are something which captivates the audience. You use whatever the area, speaking area was there for you, you used it well. But when we say a story, definitely we use this podium area. And then what is there that we captivate the audience? Oh, the father had 3 sons. One of them went the other way. This thing went with two. So there's always this urgency. So what happens next? What happens next? So that is an art. Anyway, your voice was good. So these are the positive points. But you could have improved much more. There was tremendous scope for improvement. Like when you're giving a story, I don't know whether you had the problem with the internet or with the mobile phone or laptop or whatever it is. The voice, you used a bit more voice modulation. You were using the podium, but you could have worked on the voice modulation also. You could have also framed, which I felt, you could have also framed the structure of the speech. It could have been in a much more better way. It could have captivated the audience. It could have brought some more energy. So, you know, it's something like the audience sits and says, what comes next? What comes next? The full sun died, and the moral, of course, he told us is the story of the Godfather. So so at least I understood. So what ultimate the gist of it? So what is the story? But still, anyway, I appreciate that you came out of your comfort zone. You took a different audience. So all the best to you and all your future endeavors. Thank you very much. Over to you.
Yeah.
General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jombi, for that wonderful evaluation. Now, I would like to invite on the stage Toastmaster Latif to evaluate Toastmaster Abdullah, who was having a project today, and he was a topic speaker. Toastmaster Latif? Yeah, over to you.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Today, I took 2 roles as an evaluation, and not because I wanted to be, be the limelight of the Toastmaster meeting, but most of the members who are in Toastmasters fraternity or Toastmasters club, which to us with me, are relatively new. So, as I said, the introduction of moderator today and Toastmaster Abdullah's role as a topic master was mainly a project speech. And I wanted to just give a feedback. And I will try to make it very short and sweet for both of you. First, I will, Toastmaster Jomi, this is a project where you have to go a little more vigilant, where in Toastmaster meetings and everything, you have to be worried about the agenda and all. So I think you got the gist of what this happens. And now when you go ahead, luckily now I think the new rule which has come, we can only have a hybrid contest only in club, and rest all will be the physical. So yes, until the club you can help many Toastmasters and all, but yes, you were very vigilant, very accurate with floating the pole, having the spotlights. Now Toastmaster Abdullah, you as a active listener, you did a tremendous job. You were engaged with the audience. You were very much happy to do this role. But I feel that the energy should come from you to the speaker, not from the topic to the speaker. So when you are inviting, you invite them with big heart. Okay, the young Toastmaster, the young Cavalier Mira. You know, the way I'm trying to exaggerate, yes. But the energy should come from you to them. So active listening part was amazing. Just on the role play, you have to be very, very proactive on this. Thank you very much, and back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Latif. Okay, so we had the speakers, we have heard the evaluators. Now let us introspect our grammar quality. And to do that honors, I would like to welcome on the stage Toastmaster Suguna as a grammarian. Over to you.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Once again, a warm good evening to one and all here. As a grammarian, I have noted who and all use the word introspect, who and all incorporated the word introspect into your speeches. Let me call out the names first. Toastmaster Latif used, Toastmaster Anish, Toastmaster Mohammad Naufal, then Toastmaster, DTM Anil Kumar Ji Ravenkar. I have, more than 4 members. It is actually a good, more than 5 used it word of the day. Then I'll just tell you some good usage by the Toastmasters. The word used by Toastmaster Arjun, explode, decade, crush, all were good. Toastmaster Latif, I have noted, like there were so many. You are repeated your from your as a part of your evaluation also. So repetition is there. Again, decade, knock, shook, crush, be tentative and watchful, grievance, limelight. That is No, first time I'm hearing this word, limelight. Yeah.
Hmm.
For me, maybe like you might have heard it many times. Tremendous. So these all were the good usages. And Toastmaster Anish, disappear from limelight. This limelight, for me, it's new word. Thank you for that. Then projector. Am I pronouncing it right?
Projector.
No, something he has pronounced it this way. Projector. No? Okay. Emerges, jewels, invincible. I like this word invincible. Empathetic. So these are were the good usage by the Toastmaster Anish. And Toastmaster Mohammad Nafal, perspective. TM Meera, fascinating. He never ages. All were good usages. I appreciate you. Toastmaster Jomi, urgency, fright, captivate. These are the good ultimate. These were the good usages by the Toastmaster Jomi. And the TM Vikram, future is always greenery. That's good. DTM Anil Kumar, maybe in his report, I would get it. And wrong usage, I would not wanted to mention the person, but I just tell you what is that grammatical mistake the person done and how he can rectify that. He gives me that topic. Instead of, he gave me that topic. So use simple past tense when you say what is to happen and what has happened. We were in. Actually, that is about the future tense. So we will in. That feelings. Instead of that feelings, those feelings. And I was keep on touching with. Instead of that, I was in touch with them all time. Work is changed to hobby. Instead of that, work is transformed as into. So that can be used. That's all that mistakes I have noticed. Overall, it was a good meeting and many were used the word introspect. Even I introspected myself with the word. Thank you for that, and over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, Grammarian Toastmaster Suguna. Okay, now we would like to call on the stage the timer. Can we have the report whether all the evaluators and the grammarian have qualified for the state time?
Thank you, General Evaluator. So for speeches, everyone was qualified. Toastmaster Arjun, 7
No.
minutes.
Only evaluators. Now it's only evaluators and grammarian.
Okay. So for evaluators, Toastmaster Vikram, 3 minutes, 20 seconds qualified. DTM Anil, 3 minutes, 32 seconds qualified. Toastmaster Latif, 3 minutes, 34 seconds qualified. Yeah.
Okay, next.
Toastmaster Jomi, 2 minutes, 26 seconds qualified. Next, the grammarian, Toastmaster Suguna, 3 minutes, 38 seconds. And Toastmaster Latif, 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for that astute report. Yeah, so can you have the poll? In that poll, you can exclude two names, the grammarian name and the second evaluator's name. Although it is 2 seconds, but we do consider that. So the voting will be for Toastmaster Vikram, Toastmaster Latif, Toastmaster Jomi. Yeah, that's it.
And yourself, right?
No, I crossed by 2 seconds.
but दूसरा evaluation भी तो किया मैंने क्या
Okay, let's complete your voting so that we can move forward. Vote counter, please collect the votes. Online, can you please raise the poll? Yeah. Okay, if the votes have been collected, let's move forward.
Yes, vote is done.
Yes, great. Thank you. Let's call upon the stage our accountant of the day, Toastmaster Franklin.
Hello, good evening, everybody. Toastmaster Arjun Nakulan used quite a number of times, and Toastmaster Prasant used quite a lot of time, and TM Anish Krishnan also used not many times, but he used, but others are fine.
Thank you, Toastmaster Franklin. Okay, now it's time for the General Evaluators Report. On the onset, let me congratulate all of you for completion of this great meeting. That was number 290. But as a General Evaluator, I could feel that this was nothing less than 500 meeting. That was the quality of the meeting I could feel. Now you'll be wondering, why do I say that? Point number one, we had in all 15 audience, 15 attendees. This is something great to find these days, despite of having so many adversaries around. And out of this 15, we had 4 guests. So that shows that BTC is a point of attraction to those people who would like to enhance their communication leadership skills. And not only within the country, beyond the borders. So that's something I really love today's meeting. I love the initiative that was taken by VPE to put together this wonderful agenda, getting all the role plays in place and filling up those vacancies which were created due to some of the other reasons. So kudos to the Vice President of Education. I love the way the whole meeting was organized on the basis of moments of truth. I could feel that the 6 pillars of these moments of truth were being implemented in this meeting. Congratulations for that. Guest, they are a very important person on any Toastmasters meeting. And in this meeting, I did see that the guests were introduced. They were given an opportunity to speak to the audience. This will initiate that interest of these people to be a part of the club and also to overcome the fear, whatever they had in their minds before entering this meeting. So well done. Now, there are a few areas which I would like to highlight that would help this club to do better in future. Point number one, I would highly appreciate if the person doing the role of Toastmaster of the day spreads out his speech or the script throughout the meeting instead of focusing it in the initial stage. What happens is if the speaker speaks for 10 minutes or so, in short, a very lengthy speech, then there's always chances of the audience, especially the guest, to lose that interest. So this can be easily avoided if the Toastmaster of the day has his theme divided into subpoints and spread it throughout the meeting, because he has an opportunity to be on the stage for all the section, at least to introduce and so on. The next point is the agenda. I found that on the agenda, the project details of the speakers were missing. So as a guest, if I come for the meeting, I have absolutely no idea what is this project about. So I would highly appreciate the VPE to please take care of this and add the details of the project, like which path, which level, and so on. And I will also request all the speakers to support the Vice President Education to correct if there is any error in their speech durations, because sometimes it does happen that there could be an oversight. So if the speakers can support the Vice President Education while the agenda is being floated, the corrections can be made right there on. So overall, it was a great speech. I really enjoyed spending 2 hours with you all, learning a lot of things. And I strongly believe that the guests who were with us for this meeting have seen what is Toastmasters. And I have absolutely no doubt that they must have connected whatever they have seen, whatever they have heard, and whatever they have understood, that yes, this platform is for them. With these few words, I would like to hand over the stage to the Toastmaster of the day to move forward with the procedures as per the agenda. Toastmaster of the day. Over to you.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Anil Kumarji Revankar. A wonderful meeting. Moving ahead. I really feel that, or I should resonate my theme with Toastmaster Anish also, that always be watchful of your acts. Before speaking, just think 2 or 3 times that, am I going to hurt someone's feeling? Or am I going to encourage someone? So I feel that we should take the second step and encourage each and every one so that they have their best future for themselves, their families, community, country, and the world. Everyone. With this, I hand over the charge to our president, Toastmaster Sugana Ganeshan. Okay, give it to Abdul. We'll just take 1 minute. Before this, okay. Come. Yeah. We'll invite. So I'll, by the time our president is busy giving the autographs of the certificates, I'll invite our VP Education, Toastmaster Abdullah. Be loud so that no one runs away, okay?
Okay.
And please invite the guests and take their feedback. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. And for the feedback, I'll invite our guest speaker, Mohammed Nawfal, for your valuable feedback. Please.
First of all, thank you for having me and allowing me to give my speech. Okay, it is an amazing audience. Actually, it reminds me back in 2016 where I had in Desert Pioneers, where I was actually having a meeting, physical meeting, not a hybrid meeting. So back after 2020, we have a hybrid meeting right now, so it's kind of a different feeling. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it, but next time definitely I'll make it over there to the Bhavan's meeting. And over to you.
Thank you, Mohammed. And we are respecting your physical presence of, and thank you for that. And we'll invite Arfa, Team Arfa. Okay, we'll invite Team Mira to the stage for your.
Thank you. Learned a lot from today's meeting. It was really interactive, and there are certainly a few things that we do not have back in the Gavels Club. So it was good to like learn and all. Everyone looked very enthusiastic and comfortable on the podium, which is really nice. Because back in the Gavels Club, everyone is like really scared to come up and speak. So yeah, this was a really nice experience, and that's all from me. Thank you. Over to the
Thank you very much, Mira. Yeah, this is a wonderful platform to you, and you are very young, and this is I'm really you will be in the top of the Toastmasters in future. I will and I will call the youngest one, and Ishani, TM Ishani, please.
Good evening, everyone, again. I love today's meeting. It was inspiring, and like some of these didn't come in the Gavels Club. I learned a lot, and that's all.
Thank you very much, TM Ishani. At the age of Ishani, I was there in the schools and little 2 lines of poem. I'm get feared and I run away. At the time you are speaking like this is amazing, amazing. Thank you very much. Over to you. Announcement. Ah, yes.
I request everyone to
Yeah.
vote for the best role player.
Best.
Best role player. Thank you.
Okay.
Master Abdullah.
Thank you.
It's okay. Am I audible? Yeah. So it's really a happy moment for me, I would say, from the last meeting, because I got a platform to speak about it and give my inputs, like maybe my ideas, how the meeting is about it. So thank you. Let me start with the Ajanta, not Ajanta, guest. We have good number of guests today. We have in physical, we have got 2 guests, and online, including Muhammad Afal. We have Naufal, sorry. We have 2 more guests joined us today. It's actually a good sign for a wonderful meeting, I would say. And then coming to the Ajanta, even though very short span of time, he learned a lot. Toastmaster Abdullah trained and has been training by uh, Toastmaster Latif and doing a great job. Keep up the good work, and thank you for all your hard work and efforts you're making to make today's meeting Ajanta and rest. And we have wonderfully timely we started the meeting. Overall feedback given by the general evaluator already. So what I felt is I'll be giving it. We have good. We have 4 speakers. Actually, it's good sign again, I would say. And with evaluators, table topic sessions, I really enjoyed it. But to the topic, to the theme, if it could have gone with that. So it also could be an add-on for the meeting. Next time, please see to it. I felt personally that's it, nothing else. And all the role players, you have really did your job well. That evaluation you have given by the evaluators, where you introspected yourself before giving the evaluation, I felt, because what all those evaluations was very valuable, and definitely the speakers will take ahead, and next speech for sure they'll be moving with that, all those, and it could be a really add-on for them. Then table topics good. All the role players they have done their job well, and we got a wonderful general evaluator. He noted even what to he has noted everything almost. So my job is free, and I also got some points from general evaluator, because in between I have missed it bit. Thank you, general evaluator. And overall it was a good meeting. And you have something to say? Yeah. Can Toastmaster Susan, can you unmute and give your feedback, please?
Good evening. It was a great meeting. I'm so happy to see the Cavaliers. Really, their confidence is really great. I have to learn a lot from them, and they did great. And I saw Ishani has a fracture. Yeah, wishing you fast recovery. And today there are many attendees to the meeting. It is great and happy to have Anil Kumarji Revankar to the meeting again. It's great when you are there. We are all guided well, and I'm happy to be here. And Suguna, all the VP is doing great. And TM Latif, everyone, TM Vikram Joshi. Thank you for everyone, and see you next time.
Thank you, Toastmaster Susan, for your feedback. Next time, we would like to have you in person. We are missing you. Please do come.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for the feedback. And now let's move on to the announcement, awards, and feedback sessions. To announce the results of today's meeting, may I invite our VP Education, Toastmaster Abdullah, on stage, please. If there any announcement, you can make it today.
There is one announcement. Thank you. So we need to announce that next meeting we'll plan with the joint meeting with the club ASSP or Kuwait Advanced Toastmasters Club. So it should be in a joint meeting. So please, where is the here location here? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, please attend online.
Hello.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that's the announcement, and yes, and we'll go for. Okay. So best role player, DTM Anil Kumar. And best speech evaluator, Vikram Joshi. And no. Best speaker, table topic, Gavalier Meera. Please.
The receiver should. Already Meera is famous president. Cavalier Club.
Best speaker, prepared speech, TM Anish Krishnan.
Always stars of the meeting. He never missed it. And this is a token of love from BTC. Thank you. For Meera and Ishani and our Toastmaster Mohammad Nafal. Please come. Ishani come.
Yes, Meera.
Extra samosa. We'll give extra samosa.
the camera. For learning. Papa, please make ticket for USA.
Please. Thank you for joining us tonight. You made today's meeting more colorful.
It's for you, Naufal.
This is for wonderful. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for your wonderful speech. Thank you so much. You're always welcome to come to TTC.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah. Here I'm